Morning, Dowse.
Morning, David.
Let's go back to Barnet. Slightly painful memory. What was worse, losing a 2-goal lead or the way in which the goals against came about?
I was devastated. You probably could tell at the end of the game.
I
I was
know.
absolutely speechless. And usually I'm not speechless because there's always I went in the change room and probably toys out the pram. Really disappointed because I thought we'd done really, really well against a good side. I've got to say before anything, the support was the best since Swindon. The support we had there was up. If you can get behind us tomorrow, that'll definitely make a difference. When the lads come out, they were singing, they sang all through the game they did, and it helped the lads unbelievable. So
It was over 300.
they were brilliant. They were absolutely brilliant. If they can have that same tomorrow, that'll get us through the line. The support was absolutely brilliant. But I like going 2-0 up, and we've got to work at it. It's no good like a training ground last night. It didn't take a genius what's going wrong at the minute that we're conceding too many goals. 2 balls in the boxes, plus the other ball goes in when Peavish had a free header to score. The goes against obviously we went from being having the tightest back line to being the worst in the last couple of weeks. So there's problems there, and if you've got problems, you've got to solve them. So we worked on that last night. So the ball, 2 balls in the box, 2 goals. Now, sorry, saying one was a great finish. Probably was the first one, could have went anywhere, but there's still a ball in the box which found a player. And the second one, you can't do that in the 97th minute where you got 3 against 2. Everybody should have been picked up. We should have dealt with the cross going in. So yes, very disappointing. But and I went in and changed. I went mad as you do, but you got to move on. So I took the lads out for a covey on Tuesday night. Had a few sing-songs and all that. Is that the right way of doing it? We'll find out on Saturday.
Yeah, as you say, you were very upset at the end of the game, but you were also very clear that you wanted to praise the team for the way they played for 95% of the game.
It's one of the hardest team talks you do at the end of the game. Carl's going, that's crap, I can help you do that, but you've done well. You've done really well.
Yeah.
When I would try to be nice, when all of a sudden the anger would come back out. So we're best off just letting me shout, which I do with the players, to be fair. They're best off letting me go off my head and say, how can we let that happen? 97 minutes, how can we let that happen? It's 3 blah blah blah. But we're not dug in, we're not played well. It was a catch-22, so I thought we dug in massively, and a really good performance actually away from who I'd born it. But it's just the manner it was given away. It's like, listen, we haven't kept a clean sheet since August the 24th. At the start of the season, we were like giving nothing away, heading away, kicking away defensively. Not just the back four, midfielders. We're doing that for the majority of the game. Really, really good. But if we concede goals like that again, and we conceded 2 down here the other week, and we conceded against Wrexham again, we conceded 3 goals in the first half down there, and I thought, well, the second half was better defensively. Then also in the first half was excellent defensively. I mean, it's just frustrating at the minute. So, but you've got to work at it. It's no good because the players don't come bad players overnight. So we were at the training ground last night working on defensive duties. The attacking side of it was scoring goals, but not just the back four, the goalkeeper as a unit. So we just got to make sure that we're better.
And these things have happened with a back 4 and with a back 5, and you've swapped the personnel a little bit, partly through force of circumstance with Ben going suspension, but you chose to let Jack Cook have a rest last Saturday.
You need one.
But the goals still keep
coming in late, and I didn't matter what we do. We had a back 3 against Yeovil, where the first half was the worst we've done all season against a good side, but that's the most shambolic we've been, if you put it like that. Then there's a 4 were better in the second half. We've got better on Saturday, but it's just 2 balls in the boxes, like you say. Cookie's in and comes out, Gavin's been in, out, same as Musa, but we're conceding too many goals, but we know that. So teams will be playing us, so it doesn't make a genius him watching this video. We'll come tomorrow and say, let's put the ball in the box. Let's see what they do. So it's up to our lads to man up and get it, because that's what's going to happen, and that's what teams are. Everybody's saying we're getting sussed out, and we want the defenders to be horrible, nasty, and head and kick it away, and all that. I want them to get back to clean sheets again. They say they don't come bad players overnight, but we're conceding too many goals. So unless we stop that, we're not going anywhere. And we made that clear in training.
And Musa was missing completely last week, I presume injured.
Injured, aye. 50-50 for tomorrow.
Okay.
And that's not me trying to play main games, I'm just telling you.
Right.
Done a bit of running last night. Same as Heidi. We're 50-50. Heidi probably got more, so 80-20. So everybody else is fine, I think. So we've got a decent squad except for them two who try to push in it.
Okay, thank you for that. Perhaps the thorniest subject this week, what they call game management.
Yeah.
6 minutes of added time last week. Now, the first thing in my mind to say is that Josh Casey was down for quite a while, injured, getting treatment.
6 minutes, mate.
No, but there was 6 substitutions and so on and so forth. There is a school of thought out there on the internet, for what that's worth, that we shot ourselves in the foot a little bit through over managing the game and causing an amount of added time.
Probably people are putting that one at the game. Once I think Rossi tried to waste a bit of time on a goal kick. We can't get out with the injury, substitution, whatever. We thought that they were going to put balls in the box. I put Cookie and Sean on, who's 1 6'4", 1 6'2" to deal with that. If the players didn't deal with it, there's not much you can do actually. The ball comes in and it's 3 against 2 in the back post, where I think the midfielder left one of the runners, but the 2 lads there, Casey and Manny, should have done better. And Sean was on the edge, marking nobody. With game management, they would put the players on to go and defend it. You know?
Yeah, but the fact that the equalising goal was scored with 15-20 seconds left to play, if we'd had 2 minutes less added time, they'd never have got to that point.
How can we stop a 2 minute out at time?
Well, I think there are people out there who feel that we extended the game unnecessarily.
Did they say that
by
last year?
taking a lot of time over.
They won't say nothing about winning games.
No, but that's the nature of football sports.
Of course, I didn't.
Our supporters will boo the other team for time wasting, and they'll expect us to do it.
It's surely if you're 2-1 up, it's 90 minutes. You're gonna run the ball in the corner, as everybody does.
Yeah.
But we got the biggest cheer in non-league football last season when we're doing it for 10 minutes against Swindon away.
Yeah.
It's only because we're losing games. There's all these things are popping up because we're not winning games. I'll accept that, but only for race. Like one, I didn't go on forums and I don't watch now, but if 1 or 2 people think like that, not for me. Like what you want Rossi to do, run, sprint and get the ball and put it back down. I think it's got to take a few extra seconds. It's a nature of a beast, a human nature. If you were on there playing and you're 1-0 up and it's the 90th minute, of course you're going to try to slow the game down. Of course you are. It's a nature thing being done on Saturday, but I think that's a daft one, to be honest. That's my opinion, because we've won games 1-0, hey, brilliant, all that, you know. Just because we're conceding a goal, you can't use that as excuse the extra time. I think we went over top on extra time. That was 6 minutes 40 or something like that. And I thought you made some rash decisions of it, but there you go. They got one when they were clean through, tops on, you know, that wasn't offside. You're saying it wasn't offside. But little things like that, I think I was going against her. I thought it was a sloppy goal to defend, but I don't think it's not a little bit of a time. I think it's just the biggest cop out ever. We didn't defend it well, but Rossi wasted a few seconds. But would you not if you're 2-1 up? It's a couple minutes ago.
Yeah. Okay. You explained your view, so let's leave that and move on.
I just thought it was a daft thing. Like, okay.
Fair enough. Okay. Mark Shelton. How does that come about? Do you know him from the past? Do Salford ring you up and say we got a midfielder?
Obviously, Martin connects with Gary Neville, goes along the way. So Martin rang me and said, "Listen, there's a player available. Yeah, we'll do a homework on him and we know about the lad and stuff like that." So he's come, scored a good goal. Needs to get a bit more. To be honest, I don't think he was outstanding on the day, but he done quite well and scored a good goal. But we need midfield players joining in goals as well and all that, you know. And we'll he can bag one in tomorrow. But and he comes down, trains on a Thursday, stays over Thursday, Friday, gets ready for a game Saturday. For a few months, we just need to work. I'm not, but no. Well, I said I won't let it all run. And the players have done ever so well, and I've got a lot of respect for the players and time. But if I've got to change everything, I'll do it. You know what I mean? If sometimes players look at you, saying, "Me, I've been left out. I could have just been smashed 3-0 at you in a comfortable 3-1 win or whatever. Or it wasn't out to do with me, and of course it wasn't." So players are like that. So it's a management thing. I've always had it. I remember going to King's Stadium and sacking 7 players, not to be sergeant major, just because I didn't think they were going to be fair for this league. Have 1 or 2 of them got found out in this league a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We haven't done too bad, to be honest. We've been unlucky at times, I think. But it's one of them where, the courses, if you want to use that word again, where if I feel as though that we need strengthening, I'll just strengthen. I feel as though a player's not good enough of a level, I'll just do it. Well, in my opinion, you can go and prove me wrong. You know what I mean? Managers are like that. Managers want the best, but I'm not one to sit back and say, "Oh, it'll be alright. Oh, it'll be alright." I'm not like that every week. So if I've got to strengthen it or make a couple of changes, and I'll just do it.
And you said last Saturday, and you just repeated really, that he's still got a bit of left in him to come out.
He knows
but he's been training full time and in a full time club.
Full time club, and he was playing a couple of weeks ago, scoring the league. Yeah. So he's I think when players get left out of first teams, like where he might have got to hump a bit about that. So it's just his first game, getting used to the lads, getting used to things. So he'll be better tomorrow.
And what in particular does he bring that we haven't got already?
Goals from that area, to be honest. Right. The only one who scores goals is Kane. because he scores them off set players, things like that. He makes a box. He will score goals. Obviously, very good at set players and things like that as well. Just another dimension of the game. You know, like you say, we keep saying we're in for players, which we are, and you know, if you got me saying, oh yeah, I went in for a player and not getting them, which we do, and all the rest of it, we've been in for a couple. I probably shouldn't say it actually, like, you know, but I did do last week. But you know, you're looking, you think you've got somebody, and we haven't. But I'll always look to improve it. And if I look at the board now, I'm always thinking in the office, well, if I get rid of him, I can get him. And is he doing it? You can't just play players because they think they've got a personality. You can't play players because of from a parent club just because that's what we want. You got to actually do what you believe. So if I go to a game believing that's the right team to win a game, I'll just do it anyway. It's my what anybody says. So it's one of them. But Chelsea should give goals from that area. You know, like it should give all the players on there got released by clubs or one way or the other, except for him who's come from higher to play for her. So he should give her experience.
Well, I do have very high hopes for him because in the past he was, of course, at Nottingham Forest.
So if we can kick that out of him and all the stupid stuff they've teached him up there, I think we'll be all right. You know what I mean? So that's the only. That's why he's never put in his full potential because he got taught the wrong way, didn't he? So that's it. So but yeah, no, like, good lad, nice kid, nice lad, but he's just got to get his standards up like everybody else does. You know, so we'll be okay.
You've done an interview with Clive Hilton this week talking about the prospect of going full time. Can you, for those who haven't,
has it come out all right there?
Yeah, it does to me. Yeah, but can you explain your views to those who haven't read it?
Well, do you want to? I'm a very ambitious bloke, and I know when we've punched above the weight, and I know what we've done. Like last season, nobody will ever say with our promotion because we never had any players, man. So I know what we've done. It was unbelievable what the lads done. Unbelievable. With the budget we had. If you think about the semi-final and the final, we had miles more than us. I'm not just talking about thousands here, I'm talking a few thousand more than us. And people didn't realise that because we're a football club. But I feel as though, when I got the job, okay, when I got the manager's job, I sensed a couple of things in the whole place wrong, okay? I sensed that we're too distant from the community, we didn't get stuck into it. I don't mean the community section, I mean us as a group of players and management and all that, you know. I wanted to go and get the community involved. And I thought that we're just all right where we are. I've got that impression that we'll get promoted to be all right, and if we're still, we'll be okay, and all the rest of it. Now, I get a very well for directors and the board of directors, so they don't come into this. It's me who's flagging up a bit. We're playing against all these full-time sides who got quadruple with money and things like that. But that's not a problem with money things. We can't just guarantee it. I would never go to the board and say, give me £1 million or I'll walk, because that's unrealistic. But it's one of the richest areas in the whole country. You've got 8, 9, 10, 11 clubs in our league who miles smaller fan base. I went to go on the other day, I won't disrespect the club, I thought, we're miles bigger than this and all that, you know. Yes, this side needs revamped and whatever, of course it does to make it grow. Why not? Can we do it? How can 20 of our clubs pass work and go in the football league and we can't do it? So I want to go, not just me directors, no, like that. I want to be the full aim, of course I do. We want to go and challenge for a title, of course I do. Or do I want to sit here for the next 5 years and just go along with it? I hear places what are boring, I hear places what, like, I'll put on my head, I've got to look at me, I'm not praising myself, but every club I've been in, I've got promoted, so it's not a fluke what I've done last year, what we done last year. I know what I'm doing. Now, can we go in there? Because I'm looking out your window now, the town centre's getting built, massive. But it's no good having a massive town centre if you haven't got a massive football club. Can we not grow with it? Is there not 10 millionaires out there who want to see this football club in the league? Alright, Dowse, I'll back you for 2 years if you don't do it, I'm sacking you. No problem. I said I would be saying if we got relegated, because I want, but budget-wise we should get relegated. Now, the board are very supportive at times. I think you'll probably think the same views. Yes, the development things necessary, for, especially this side, because it's going to fall down shortly, and I think this office tips that way. But the thing is, how we got a passion out there. I'm only going to get a job once, I'm not going to get it twice. I'm only going to get a job once. And I want to manage in the football league, and Ian Martin, I will do. Okay, so how we got a passion in the community, for one, in the club, supporters as well, is it two, to go forward, or is it going to be, we can't afford it? How can we not afford it? It's blinking. Honestly, even the council houses here are £1 million each, you know what I mean? So, how can we not afford it? Or we haven't got any backers, can we find some? Or have we got a sugar daddy, can we find one? You might see some bloke out there say, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll back that, work and split the football league. But that's what other clubs have done. Why can we not get it? Why not have an ambition? A new ground, or the development, of course we need things like I just said, but I just feel as if that's been the talk. Why not try to build a successful football club? And if I've got to call a meeting at the Wells Centre in front of 400 people, I'll stand up like this and talk and say I've got an ambition, get the club in the football league. Who wants to back it? It could be supporters, it could be businesses, it could be the whole town centre, it could be people, the directors know, people who I know. I just want to have a go at it. If not, I'm wasting my time. And I was not putting a gun against anybody's head because I'm not good enough to do that. But I am good enough to get a club promoted because I've proved that 7 times in my career. So I want to do it again.
Sure. And what would full-time look like for you? What would the model be?
Coming in every day if we can.
Every day?
Every day, yeah. That's what I like to do. Why not do it properly? Have a fear factor. If I lose a game on a Saturday, I'll drag them in on a Sunday. If I didn't do it right. Against Yeovil, them players that come down, stay in a hotel at their home game, because the players come from afar.
Yeah.
They play the game, okay. If one beat was smashed, our lads will be on the back of the bus and obviously thinking about work the next day. We're carrying that card too much now, and we are the underdog, if you like. I've got that. And the lads have done great, and I know they've got to work and they've got to make a living and things like that. That's absolutely fine. But is it going to be in the next 2 years we can say, okay, we might stay up again, I'll tell you what, why not say, I'll tell you what, we're all going to stay up this year, then we're going to try to build there, and Dowse, if you don't get in the top 7, we're going to sack you. If you don't get in the top 3, you're on your way. Have a go, let's have a go, because we can't do it like how we might get away with it this season, but I'm telling you now, we're not going to, York City's coming up and all that, we'll not keep getting away with it every year, and I'm realistic, I'm honest as well, so I'm not trying to hide an agenda behind anybody, I'm just telling the truth how I think, and and I'll tell them the truth, and I'll tell everybody the truth. I feel as if we stay where we are the next couple of years, we'll get relegated again. Or we might stay up by a point or something like that. But 2,500 people, the support we had there Saturday, the community, the massive base we've got around here, with all the money and everything what goes into this area. Can we get 30 people around the table who want a bit to get the club in the Football League? I think Solihull's got a training on him in the Football League 20, whatever, Can we not do it? People say, Dowse, you put yourself in too much pressure. Of course I do. Because what's the point of this standstill? I want to drive a club forward. In a minute, when you finish this, we've got a lovely couple coming in here who had tragic circumstances. Tragic. We're a young boy, okay? But I've invited them in to have a chat. I want to do that for the people. Then we've got to go across the road to do a 5-a-side. Then Greenfield School this afternoon. That'll never change. But how about saying, we're doing that. But come on, everybody. The school I'm doing there, could I send them letters back to Football League bid, put all the pressure on my head to get better players and go for it or whatever. I'm willing to do that because I'll only give it once. I said I'll be a one-off here, and I said it'll only happen once, and we'll find things through me, which most managers probably just laugh at, to be honest. But I'll have a go. Why not have a go?
Absolutely. Finally, then let's think about tomorrow. The magic of the cup again.
Yeah.
Ebbsfleet away, not the hardest draw, but not the easiest either.
I think you put it well. It's one of them where it could have been a lot better for her, and it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
I think it takes the edge off it a little bit with Gary not being there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I think with Gary,
but that might be a good thing.
Like I say, I think personally it is because I know how much the fans like them down here, and I could tell obviously they clapped them, which is fine, and he's done a good job down here.
Yeah.
But ex-managers want to beat the ex-clubs. That's because and he'll want to put one over me, just like I did one over him, desperately. So him not being there might just, takes the gloss off that hill against Dowse and working against Kill and all the rest of it. So I think that is a good thing, I do. I think we're a good side. I think we've got a few loan players like we have as well. We played some good football last week, even though we lost. Some football has changed it a bit. So it'll be a good game, a good game. Look forward to it.
And you say they've got some good players. They've got a number of ex-working players who've recently been joined by yet another one in Josh Payne.
Josh Payne, I know.
Who is a very good player.
A good player. He's got Crawley money with the lad, and he's they're decent players, like Goddard injured and all that, he got them lot, but decent players who will play against ex-clubs and will probably, it does add a bit more space to it, but our lads don't know that, to be honest, and I wasn't here when they were there, so it's one of them we're taking the notice. But we had a lovely time in the cup last year. It got the club on the map a bit. Some great days when I remember coming out and walking for supporters, and the queue was right round the back, and the Watford thing, and if we do win it, we'll all come to the clubhouse on Monday and watch the draws. I'll get the summer players there, and we'll do it, and we might even have a training night down here on Monday and watch a draw together. So it's exciting time. So because I've never had it, it's the first time I had it last season. You do think, come on, let's do it again. So I think the lads will think like that as well.
Absolutely. Excellent note on which to end. We'll look forward to that. See you at
before you go, keep it on
sorry,
Dan. We just got some good luck cards coming through. So appreciate it. This is one of Ian Dyer. If you see him looking like Hitler on there, with his Santa costume on and all that, so we've got sent it through, and his Mrs. Danielle's looking at that. It's a lovely photo Dyer, so very good. But we do appreciate the cards you sent, and good luck and doing the good jobs and the biscuits you're sending and all that. So we do appreciate that. So thanks very much.
Thank you.